Now, the United States, along with its allies, is continuing to sanction Russia. The United States has now given a green signal for Poland to supply fighter jets. Now, these are fighter jets that were manufactured in the erstwhile Soviet Union, and these reportedly can now be given to Ukraine, or that is at least what the idea is. The American Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has confirmed that they are working very actively with Poland. He's also added that a timeline for the delivery of these fighter jets has not been confirmed yet, but he's assured that the West is actively in conversation with Kiev to get an update on it, while its allies and their assets can be delivered to Ukraine.
We are we're looking actively now at the question of airplanes that Poland may provide to Ukraine, and looking at how we might be able to backfill should Poland decide to produce those, supply those planes.
Now, the comment, of course, has come on a day after Blinken met with the Ukrainian foreign minister at the Poland-Ukrainian border. And this, of course, is a clear and a sharp departure from Washington's earlier stance last week, when officials had downplayed the possibility of any NATO nation supplying fighter jets to the besieged nation of Ukraine. Now, what is interesting is that there are reports within the American media that say that the deal could involve Poland handing over its existing MiG-29 fighter jets. These, remember, were in fact made in Russia fighter jets, and these could now be used by the Ukrainians against the Russian air power. It is being said that because these were manufactured in the former Soviet Union, therefore Ukrainian pilots could be familiar with how to use these fighter jets. And instead of these fighter jets for Poland, the United States will provide F-16 fighter jets to Poland as their replacement. The Western allies had held off any deal over concerns that Moscow could interpret this as NATO actively joining the war. Remember, the Russian President Vladimir Putin on Sunday had issued a warning to the West that imposing no-fly zone in Ukraine will be akin to NATO directly getting involved in the conflict.
Сейчас мы слышим, что нужно сделать бесполетную зону на территории Украины. Сделать это невозможно на самой территории Украины. Можно только с территории каких-то соседних государств. Но любое движение в этом направлении будет нами рассматриваться как участие в вооруженном конфликте той страны, с территории которой будут создаваться угрозы для наших военнослужащих. Мы в эту же секунду будем рассматривать их как участниками военного конфликта. И уже все равно, какими там членами они являются.
Now, Ukraine and its supporters have been clamoring to secure additional military support by the West, arguing that the alliance, including the United States, has already been giving Kiev tons of lethal weaponry and ammunition. Now, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has also urged the American lawmakers on Saturday to provide more arms, a call which has become more urgent after the Russian military claimed that it had destroyed as many as about 2,396 targets of Ukrainian military infrastructure during the special operations. The Russian Defense Ministry has also cautioned Ukraine's neighboring nations against hosting its warplanes.
Практически вся боеспособная авиация киевского режима уничтожена. Вместе с тем, нам достоверно известно об украинских боевых самолетах, ранее перелетевших в Румынии и другие приграничные страны. Обращаем внимание, что использование аэродромной сети этих стран для базирования украинской боевой авиации с последующим применением против российских вооруженных сил может расцениваться как вовлечение данных государств в вооруженный конфликт.
President Zelensky, meanwhile, made some fresh appeal to its Western allies to impose a no-fly zone over Ukraine for all Russian rockets in combat aviation, adding that a failure to do so would lead to the conclusion that the West wants Ukrainians to die very slowly.
Закрити для всіх російських ракет, для російської бойової авіації, для всіх цих терористів. Зробіть гуманітарну повітряну зону без ракет, без авіабомб. Ми люди, і це ваш гуманітарний обов'язок захищати нас, захищати людей. І ви це можете. Якщо ви цього не зробите, якщо ви не дасте нам хоча б літаки, щоб ми могли самі себе захистити, то можна зробити тільки один висновок. Ви також хочете, щоб нас дуже повільно убивали. Це відповідальність також і політиків світу, західних лідерів. Від сьогодні і назавжди.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.